I want to go back to President Bush, though. The core of the Bush doctrine, as stated in, I guess it was his 2002 State of the Union speech, is we will not allow the world's most dangerous regimes to get their hands on the world's most dangerous weapons. Why would Mr. Bush leave office allowing Iran to go full speed ahead on its nuclear program and leave it up to the next president, especially if that president is Barack Obama?
I think what the president would say is that he's going to leave the next president a strong diplomatic coalition with 3 UN Security Council resolutions behind it saying Iran cannot have, that Iran's nuclear program is not legitimate, it's not a peaceful nuclear program, with sanctions, and depending on how fast you believe the Iranian program is going, with the next president having the opportunity to then take military action if possible. And I think, honestly, if the president thought John McCain were going to be the next president, he would think it more appropriate to let the next president make that decision than do it on his way out. I do wonder with Senator Obama, if President Bush thinks Senator Obama is going to win, does he somehow think that, does he worry that Obama won't follow through on that policy, which is not just a Bush policy. You know, it's a policy of the UN Security Council.
So you're suggesting that he might, in fact, if Obama is going to win the election, either before or after the election, launch a military strike?
I don't know. I think he would worry about it. On the other hand, it's hard to make foreign policy based on guesses about election results. I think Israel is worried, though. I mean, what signal goes to Ahmadinejad if Obama wins on a platform of unconditional negotiations and with an obvious reluctance to even talk about using military force? And then that's one of the ways in which electing someone like Obama, and people are free to be for him for a million reasons, but it's just factually true that electing someone like him with the program, with the policies he's articulated, I think increases the risk of enemies testing him in his first months in office and allies being worried that he'll be too weak. And it's not just Israel using using force against Iran. What does Saudi Arabia and Egypt think if they listen to Obama? Don't they have a temptation to think, gee, maybe we could use nuclear weapons if Obama becomes president? So I think Obama actually, from the point of view of the national interest, has some obligation, I think, to make clear that he will be tough on Iran and tough in some areas of the world. Otherwise, he increases the risk of other nations doing things we might not want them to do.